Hey there everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to cover a beginner's barbecue using a Weber kettle. A Weber kettle was my first ever barbecue and I'm going to show you how to get the most out of it using a couple of quick hints and tips. Invest in a chimney starter. They're simple to use. You fill them with charcoal, you put some lit fire lighters underneath it, and then in 10 minutes time you'll have hot charcoal ready to use. These three dots here control your airflow. At the minute the vents are all shut. To get the fire hot we need to open up the vents to this dot here with this symbol, and when we're ready to cook we close the vents halfway to there, and that will stabilize our grill at the temperature we want to cook at. So now our charcoal's nice and hot, we can tip it out into the barbecue, and then what we're going to do is put the lid on, but we're going to put the airflow vent over the charcoal, not the thermometer, because it can give you a false reading. You want the airflow vent above the charcoal, not the thermometer. Get your grill grate on and then set your grill up ready for cooking. The grill's now reached 200 degrees Celsius, which is a nice hot temperature for roasting and grilling, and it means that there's no chance any bacteria will have survived inside. So all we need to do now is take a grill brush and just brush any debris off the grill grates. We do this by moving the lid back and giving it a brush. So we're going to get our chicken wings onto the grill now, but we're going to put them on the side of the grill where there's no charcoal underneath and close the lid. This will create a roasting environment and start to cook the chicken wings internally, but not char the outside. Chicken wings have been on about 10 minutes now, so we're going to check them, and we're going to use an instant read thermometer. This is a Thermopen. They're made in the UK, and it's probably my best bit of barbecue technology because it allows you to check the internal temperature of your meat. Let's check them out. I always probe the thickest part of the largest chicken wing. That will give you a good indication how the rest of them are cooking. These are probing around the 55 degrees Celsius mark, which means now we can think about getting them to the direct side of the grill and starting to crisp up that skin and give them some nice Maillard reaction, making them taste all lovely like. Time for some direct grilling now, so we're just going to move the wings directly over that charcoal to start crisping up the outside, because internally they're nearly cooked. And now we can put our burgers on, same sort of situation, away from the charcoal, so they'll start to slowly warm up and cook internally. And the same with our sausages. The wings are all now over 75 degrees Celsius, and I'm happy with the colour on the outside. Nice bit of crisp there. So I'm going to get them off into a bowl, and then we can sauce these outside the grill so we don't lose any of that sauce on the grill grates, and the heat of the wings will allow the sauce to stick to them. Now we can turn our attention to our sausages and our burgers. These have been coming up in temperature as the wings have been cooking, and we're going to probe them to see what temperature they are. We need them to be about 50 degrees Celsius before we start to move them across to the direct side of the grill to crisp up that skin and to finish that cooking process. This way you can get multiple things on the barbecue at the same time, and it will all come off together and will all be hot to eat. The sausages and the burgers are probing like they're safe to eat, so now we can just finish them off over the direct charcoal, and once we're happy with the colour on the outside, we can take everything off and assemble our barbecue platter. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll be seeing you again very soon for another barbecue video.